X Division. Keep an eye on James Mitchell. Keep an eye on the NWA TNA takeover from the Disciples of the New Church.
Can you believe that we're going to see Jeff Jarrett and Ron the Truth Killings later tonight, Mike? It can't get here soon enough. The excitement level, the anticipation for that match is off the chart.
2 other championship bouts to be contested in this broadcast. NWA World Tag Team belts will be on the line, as well as Jerry Lynn defending the X Division title against the challenge of the amazing 20-year-old from Brooklyn, New York. The Amazing Red. He earned the shot. He gets it tonight. 3 big title matches to come.
The following contest is tag team action. About to make their way to the ring at a combined weight of 419 pounds from Brooklyn, New York, the SATS.
For the SATs, the Maximo Brothers, NWA TNA, it's been the perfect stage to showcase their talents. Unpredictable style, innovative moves. They impress in the X Division, they impress in the tag team ranks, but tonight, it's the biggest test in more ways than one.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of nearly 600 pounds, they are the team of Big Ron and Heavy D, Dawn and Ron Harris.
They reunited last week, and now they find themselves just 1 win away from a shot at the NWA tag belts. Yes, the winner of this matchup, the final round in this tournament matchup, will go on to gain a shot at the NWA World Tag Team Champions, and here we go,
and
Harris's and SATs.
The SATs came off right up the bat flying, Mike, but you have to. They're going to have to hit and run and then run it high because such a size disadvantage they're facing, but they show no fear right from the beginning of this match.
I think it's a smart move on the part of the Maximos. Take the Harris brothers out of their game. Get on them early, just like they've done here in the opening minute of this matchup. Because you're right, they're giving away so much size, so much power, so much weight to Heavy D and Big Ron.
They're going to have to stay away from their grasp. They're going to have to attack. They're going to have to pick their spots, and they're going to have to be patient. When they see an opportunity, they're going to have to take it, Mike, because let's just face it, if Heavy D and Big Ron get a hold of them, just like Heavy D's just done right there with Joel.
No question, they are the most experienced, most physically imposing tag team in this organization. The Harris twins, 6'7", 285 pounds. Both men having competed for nearly 15 years in the ring. What a resume they have. Former WCW World Tag Team Champions. I don't care if you call them the Bruise Brothers, DOA, Creative Control. Ron and Don Harris have done it all as a team.
I'll tell you what, it was neat to see them get back together last week. Of course, Don Harris had been head of security there for so long, and wow.
How about that? Deep arm drag takedown, and a pair of them by Joel Maximo, but the strength and power and the big boot of the Harrises, and Heavy D in particular that time, as Big Don Harris just drops repeated elbows across the chest.
285 pounds of force coming down right there, giving up so much weight. But again, the SATs have not ducked anybody in NWA TNA. Whether it's X Division, Tag Team Division, Heavyweight Division, I mean, they'll take everybody on.
Of course, both of these teams qualifying here for this final round of the tournament with victories 1 week ago on NWA TNA. And yes, the winner of this match gets a shot at the NWA World Tag Team Championship belts.
Oh, Big Ron just totally just taking over on Joel Maximo. Those guys, if the Harris brothers keep control of this, it'll be a short match because there'll be no way they can withstand. They have got to be quick on their tags, and they've got to be in and out, Mike.
That's what the Maximos need to do. Hit and run. You said it perfectly earlier. You know, I think it was inevitable that the Harrises got back together as a team. Ron Harris in a position where he was struggling to find a tag team partner that really clicked for him. Heavy D fired by the NWA rep Bob Armstrong as the head of security. Natural that they reunite here with NWA TNA.
Great drop kick off the ropes there by Jose Maximo, and then he gets back to his spot. Going to have to probably play a little dirty here. I'm sorry.
Fight fire with fire,
yes,
more or less.
Yeah, you know the Heavy D and Big Ron have a reputation of doing that, so the SATs. Oh, man.
Heavy D for the cover. Thought he was going to have the win there before we saw that Joel Maximo able to get the shoulder up, and now Ron Harris into the battle. Turns his attention to Jose Maximo. To the ropes he goes, able to duck the clothesline. Low blow. Took Ron Harris down. Heavy D still on his feet until the double drop kick.
Using every trick in the book. Will it be enough?
Now they double him over. Boots to the midsection.
Yes.
Drive him face first to the canvas.
They're going to have to use the, like we said, teamwork at its utmost.
And
oh, wait a minute.
They're both headed to the top.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Moonsault leg drop combination. They call it the SAT Superfly.
They were definitely flying through the air. Great.
Cover.
Gonna get it?
No. Didn't even get a 2 count before he was overpowered. And speaking of overpowered, there's a clothesline that takes Joel Maximo out to the floor.
The SAT Superfly, what a great move. It's gonna take every bit of that.
Yeah, momentum though now has quickly turned in favor of the Harris brothers. Corner to corner, pillar to post, repeated clotheslines, and finally the speed, quickness of the Maximos, able to avoid that last clothesline in the corner.
I'll tell you what, you got to give it to Jose and Joel. They're not ducking anything.
Jose apparently trying a tornado DDT from out of the corner, but it's blocked.
Big Rod just picked him up and threw him there like a bag of potato chips.
And now what? You see Ron Harris motioning for Heavy D. Don Harris. What do they have in
the world?
Look at that!
Over the top
Did you see that? Heavy D, my God!
A little X division right there by
X division. He's 6'7". He's 285 pounds. Look at that!
Knocked him down like bowling pins.
They want to beat the SATs at their own game.
You gotta love that.
The Harrises say they can fight X Division style if that's what it takes.
Well, that's a great way to get respect, too, to come at the SATs and beat them at their own game. Oh! Ron Harris just body slammed Jose right into Joel.
Drove him down with the power bomb.
Well, they've got to be disoriented after having 285 pounds of...
There's the H-bomb on Jose Maximo. And the cover. And the 3.
The winners of the match, Ron and Don Harris.
Heavy D and Big Ron.
They're back, and meaner, and bigger, and better than ever. And they just earned themselves a shot at the NWA World Tag Team belt. Don, let's look at the replay.
Here it is.
H-bomb.
The H-bomb right there. Jose Maximo never knew what hit him. He didn't even know Big Ron was getting the cover right there. He's still in the middle of the ring.
And we will find out who the Harris brothers will be facing for the NWA World Tag Team Championship belt later in this broadcast when Slash and Brian Lee defend those newly won tag titles against the ex-champs Harris and Storm. Quick reminder, it's this Saturday, NWA Midwest with TNA stars like Amazing Red, Ace Steel, and the SATs coming to Illinois in Grays Lake, Illinois at the College of Lake County. Now let's send it backstage to Goldie, standing by with April.
Hi, this is Goldie Rocks. I'm backstage with April. April, a lot of the fans out there have a lot of questions for you. Frankly, I've got a few questions for you. One being, what in the hell were you thinking last week being in a shower with Bruce?
I wasn't in the shower with anybody. I don't know how that got on the camera. It had to be someone in production playing some sort of a trick on me. That was just me in the shower. I don't know how any...
Trick. That was a big trick. Okay, look.